Hi family, if this video has found you today, this video is for you. So before you skip to the next, I want you to listen. They don't matter. They don't matter. You've said that, but do you really believe that they don't matter? They don't matter. God has already written your ending, and your ending is absolutely beautiful. You win. Not one person on this planet, not one, has enough power to stop you from walking into the promised land. Not one person. Not one individual on this planet. I don't care what title they hold. It doesn't matter what power that they think they have. The power that they have. God allowed them to have that power. The title, the office that they hold. God has given them the opportunity to hold that title. They do not matter. I want you to stop worrying about people, making people matter so much where they don't matter. Stop making people matter so much where they don't matter. They don't matter, family. I want you to know that. I want you to hear that. I'm going to be a little bit repetitive because that's what I'm led to do. They don't matter. You matter, and they know you matter. They don't matter. This is why you're where you are in your life right now, and they're not. Because they didn't matter. If they mattered, you think about that. If people mattered as much as they thought they mattered, do you know your life wouldn't be where it is? You know, so many people wrote you off before you began. You know, so many people wrote you off in the middle of your journey. They just knew. They knew that they knew that they knew that you would not be anything without them. No, God wanted me to let you know they don't matter. They don't. They don't have enough power to block you. They don't have enough power to stop you. They don't have enough power to prevent you from being successful. The only person on this planet that has the ability to hinder you and to stop you is you. Getting in the way of your own blessing, getting in the way of your own breakthrough. How do we do that? We self-sabotage ourselves by default sometimes, and we really don't know we're doing it. And we do it out of brokenness because we don't feel like we deserve what God says we deserve, because it's how you've been treated. And this is why you allow so many people who mistreat you to stay in your life. This is why you put up with it. This is why you tolerate these things. This is why you stay in a place too long and you know you shouldn't be there. This is why you are so comfortable in a place of familiarity and you don't want to get out of that place and go to a new place, because of all those things that you've gone through with, and all those negative voices that you're still hearing, that you're still rehearsing what people said to you, how people talk to you, how people talk down to you. They can't stop you. But if you let what they've said to you, it's going to stop you. If you believe the lies that the enemy has told you, it is going to stop you. It is not the enemy. It's not the person. And it's not the enemy inside of that person. It is you. It is me that will hinder our progress and our productivity and our growth. They do not matter. So stop making people matter as much as they don't matter. Their opinions of you don't matter. Let them have them. People are within their right to have their own opinion. The only opinion that matters where you are concerned is the opinion that God has for you. God thinks so highly of you. God thinks so highly of you. He loves you so much. He sees his value in you because it's him that is on the inside of you. You know, God has so much confidence in what he put down on the inside of us. But what it is you're looking at the physical part of you. You are looking at you as an individual. No, you look at the power that God has given you. You look at yourself out of the lens of God. God made you in his likeness and in his image. You can do everything that you put your mind to do. You can do it. If you can do it, God would not have put it in his word. If you can accomplish what God said you could accomplish, God would not have ever put that in the word of what you can do. You can do it. So tell yourself you can do it. The more you tell yourself you can do it, you're going to do it. The more you talk down to yourself, the more you tell yourself you can't do it, the more you rehearse all those negative things that you've gone through with, all those negative voices that you hear, that people have talked down to you too, family. People have talked down to you in your face. And it left a wound. It left a hole in your heart. It left a hole in your spirit. It left a hole in you emotionally. Some of you have been broken down psychologically, mentally, emotionally, spirit. Your spirit has been broken. But God said he's going to come a little bit closer to those of us who have a broken and a contrite spirit. They do not matter. Stop making people matter where they don't matter. They don't matter. You matter. You are a priority. I don't care how people don't want you to make it, family. You're going to make it. You tell yourself you're going to make it. Don't believe the lies that you hear. Don't. And don't give your ear. This is why God tells us don't give place to the enemy. Because if you give the devil place, he's going to speak into your ear. If you give him place, he's going to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Then guess what? You're going to begin to speak those negative things. Then guess what? Those negative seeds are going to be planted in the soil of your heart. And now your life is going to reflect all of that negativity that you've been focusing on. Don't focus on that. People don't matter. Don't give people your time and your energy, your effort. Don't give them your thoughts. That don't matter. They don't matter, family. You don't need them. People wanted you to believe that you needed them. People wanted you to believe so bad that you couldn't do what you needed to get done without them. They wanted you to believe what they had. You needed it. No, what you need, God has it. It's what you need. God has it. And whoever, family, did not give you what you thought you should deserve, look to God to give you what you deserve. Because it is God that's going to cause the heart of people to turn in your favor. God is going to turn people's heart to bless you. God knows what you've done, family, and not one good deed you've done has gone unnoticed. It's not gone in vain. It didn't bypass God. It didn't. And I want you to know people didn't forget it either. But going into 2024, I don't want you to meditate not one time on negativity. It's a new year approaching. And there are some things that God wants to give you, but the old man has to leave.